Welcome back to Courtroom Conversations. A classic courtroom YouTube channel production. I'm Dylan Brooks Hamilton. And as always, I'm joined by the insightful Susan Kelly Ashford. We are diving deep today into a story that has really, I think, captivated the world for over 2 decades. The saga of Ben Affleck.
Right.
Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our legal deep dives. Now, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
Hollywood royalty. Reunited after nearly 20 years apart. A whirlwind romance. A lavish wedding.
Yeah.
Then, just like that, separation, and now, according to a recent Associated Press article, a finalized divorce.
Wow.
It's really enough to make your head spin.
It is.
But beyond the tabloid headlines, there's some really interesting takeaways here.
Absolutely.
Right.
And one of the most, I think, intriguing aspects of this is that they chose to settle their divorce through mediation. See this a lot.
Yeah.
With high-profile couples.
Okay.
It allows them to really control the narrative and avoid a public spectacle, which can be really important when you have brands and reputations to protect. That makes a lot of sense, especially in this digital age where everything gets amplified online.
Right.
So what does a mediated divorce actually entail? I mean, is it just the two of them hashing things out in a room?
Well, it's a bit more structured than that. They'll each have their own lawyers. And then a neutral third party, the mediator, will help them reach an agreement on issues like asset division, custody if there are children involved, spousal support.
Okay, speaking of spousal support, the article mentions that neither party will be paying it. Given J-Lo's, wild success, I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think it points to, a larger trend that we're seeing in Hollywood, where more and more women are really financially independent and successful in their own right. I think that likely had a significant impact on their decision to forego spousal support. But it also suggests a pretty ironclad prenuptial agreement. And, these agreements have gotten so sophisticated, often including clauses about, social media conduct during the marriage. We've come a long way from the simple financial agreements of the past.
That's fascinating. It makes you wonder what other clauses we might see in these agreements in the future.
Exactly.
But getting back to Ben Affleck, I'm curious about the blended family aspect. The article mentions they each have children from previous relationships. That has to add another layer of complexity, right?
Absolutely. Blending families can be incredibly challenging under any circumstances, but when you add in the intense public scrutiny that comes with being a celebrity, it becomes even more complicated.
Right.
You're not just dealing with, different parenting styles and personalities, but also navigating the constant media attention and potential for public criticism.
And you have to think about how the children are impacted by all of this. It can't be easy to have your family life played out in the tabloids.
Exactly. It really underscores the point that even though we might envy the glamorous lives of celebrities, there's a human side to their stories. And the pressures they face are often quite different from what we experience.
So what's the biggest takeaway here? What can we learn from Ben Affleck 2.0 beyond the gossip?
I think their story is really a case study in modern celebrity relationships, showcasing the complexities of love, fame, the ever-evolving nature of relationships, even amidst immense wealth and public scrutiny.
And it's a reminder that even when things don't work out the way we might have hoped, there's still a lot to be learned.
Absolutely. And here's a final thought to consider. How much do you think societal expectations, particularly those amplified by the media, impact celebrity relationships differently from those not in the public eye? It's something worth pondering.
Food for thought, indeed. And that wraps up another deep dive here on Courtroom Conversations. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful legal discussions. Until next time.